Hello everyone, it is a new era for the channel. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while because I got my old outro scene thing commissioned like way back in the day before I had my character and all that, so it was kind of just me in a room, and then I used what was it, a Lo-Fi Girl as like a reference and stuff like that. Basically just something I wanted to get commissioned really quick when I wanted to have a better like kind of outro thing for my videos, but much like the old Avatar, that's being retired, so new era. I've been meaning to do this for a while, so let's take a look at the new art. So this will now be at the end of every video. I believe Suikoden is going to be the first game that has the new art. There's a lot of fun little references in here. I specifically wanted pixel art again, and I did want it to be like rainy and stuff like that because it goes well with my music, and it's just a nice aesthetic. I love it so much. But yeah, so up in the top left, it'll say for, the end of videos here, it'll say like, oh, thanks for the support, like I usually have. And specifically, I'm using this as like a starting soon screen on my Twitch, and like a be right back screen on my Twitch as well. So I have alt text that says those things in the top left. And then the little thing below that is where I'll put like all of the patrons and stuff at the end of the video, and also like my socials and all of that. So that will go there. I thought that was a good layout specifically because currently I kind of just overlay the text like on the page. I just had a blank space on the art that I got commissioned, and I just kind of put it there. And that wasn't really ideal, so yeah, we got this instead. So that is cool. And then, yeah, all the, little references and stuff here. I didn't go too overboard with it because I didn't want to, overwhelm the artist with, a ton of things, and also it would just be really bloated. I think this is, a happy compromise on, things, but, yeah, we can go ahead and hop in to everything here. So, obviously, I'm sitting there sleeping on the desk. The book is not important or anything, but I like sleepy me. And I am sleepy basically at all times, so that's that. And then yeah, we have little potions there because I wanted some potions or something on the table. Our character actually lives in a tree. That's something that I've always been kind of into, when I would make houses and stuff in Minecraft and various things like that. I like the idea of just living in a big tree. So yeah, our character lives in a massive tree. Obviously, people that have watched me for a long time know that I love owls. So in the window there, we have an owl sitting on a tree that's just kind of blinking. And then the moon, of course, because yeah, I have a lot of star and moon stuff going on in my aesthetic. Of course, we have a kitty that is sitting there, like in my other ones. I actually, a lot of the cats in my other art and stuff has been based off of my cats in particular. And I've always been kind of bummed because when one of my cat's time comes, it would be really sad to have them in outro art or something like that, and possibly see it all the time. So I was like, maybe we separate it from my actual cats, even though I love them, just because I don't want to be depressed seeing them all the time in my outro art. I basically got a little cat for my character. And it was, just a void cat with, yellow or amber eyes, so they kind of look similar to my character. It makes sense that they would have that. So yeah, cat's swishing its little tail. We have a telescope, of course, to look out the window. The bookshelf itself, there's it's a little lizard up there, and then we have a pot. Some of the things specifically here, the artist just kind of added in just to increase it, and I really like them, like the pot and the lizard. They weren't specifically in my reference, but it really draws and brings everything together. I think that's also the same for those string lights that are up there in the top left as well. The artist did a fantastic job just kind of adding things where they needed to be. But yeah, the bookshelf probably has a lot of history books on it. I love history stuff. It's probably actually potion ingredients and stuff, they're in the top left. That's probably a newt or something, for Eyes of Newt, and then it's maybe pestle and mortar and stuff. But yeah, that's cute stuff. We make potions. I've played a few potion making games. Potionomics is still one of the best performing videos on the series on the channel. Alright, and then next we have some stabs leading here. I was originally going to have 3, but it was kind of like, I don't really think it would work super well with the other one. But the 3 that I gave, because I gave, like, you know, multiple references for a lot of these things. The little star staff is specifically the star rod from Kirby, because I obviously love Kirby. The other staff that's sitting there is... I feel like most people wouldn't get this at first glance, but when I think of a staff for my character, this is always the staff I think of. It is the same staff that Vivi uses. It's the initial staff that Vivi gets in Final Fantasy IX. So the staff that Vivi starts with, it's just kind of got that little circular bit, and then it has a little handle, and I don't know. I always think of that staff when I think of mages. I think the other staff I gave for a reference that ended up not doing was like a ancient staff from RuneScape, because obviously I've played a lot of RuneScape, and I loved the ancient staff back in the day because it's purple. And it looks cool because it's got the little Zerosian symbol on it and stuff, but yeah, that one's like really, really tall, and it would kind of cover the other ones, so didn't really seem like it made sense to put that there. Then we have, in the top right, we have like lavender specifically, or not lavender. I think there's some lavender, but this is specifically supposed to be wisteria, because my wife loves wisteria. Like, wisteria is really cool. It's also cool that it's in like Demon Slayer, and it's used to like slay demons and things like that. But yeah, there's some wisteria there. Oh my god, my throat. And then to the right, this is like one of the little dumb references that I got put in. I wanted to have like hanging flowers and herbs sitting up there, and that's what like most of that is. But you might notice the flower with the X's over its eyes. A game I have played on the channel and I also just love is Cuphead. So that is supposed to be the dead flower from Cuphead. You know, the one in, what's the name of the song? Botanic Panic? It's like one of the first bosses you fight. And I've seen that flower in like memes and stuff a lot, and I just have a lot of good memories from Cuphead. So I was like, oh, that's a cute one to put up there. That's a nice one to put up there. So we got the little flower from Cuphead sitting up there, chilling, dead. I murdered them. Then below we got some mushrooms, which I believe was added by the artist, and is a very good ad because I didn't think about that, and I love mushrooms. And then the final bit, we have like a rug and things sitting there, but not too much else going on. But we have this hat stand, and I specifically gave 3 hats for this hat stand. And the first one, which kind of just looks like a sleep cap that would be for me, is actually the sleep cap that Kirby wears when Kirby has the sleep copy ability, which is very, very cute. It just so happened to match my color scheme, I guess, because I looked up official colors because I have a plushie with Kirby with a sleep hat, and it's actually different colors. It's like purple and white, whereas when I looked up online, a lot of the art specifically of Kirby with the sleep cap is purple and yellow, just like my character, so that's kind of a funny coincidence, and I kind of like that. Next, we of course have Vivi's hat from Final Fantasy IX, the good old steepled hat, love it so much, it's adorable. And then the other hat that we have over there, if people didn't guess it already, is Ralsei's hat from Deltarune. So, which, the new chapters of that are coming out soon, so I guess I'll need to be playing that relatively soon. I'll probably need to do a replay of chapters 1 and 2. I might stream that. But yeah, so I think that's everything reference-wise in here. I absolutely love how it came out. The artist was fantastic to work with, Pixel Pigeon. I've actually got, they're the same person that did my sub badges on my Twitch, and are also the badges like on the YouTube memberships now as well. Which I also had someone come in and specifically say they liked doing super thanks on videos, and I didn't have that enabled apparently, so I enabled that. So that's an option on videos now. But yeah, that's the art. Also for the background, you know, where all this is, we have like cute little stars and moons and everything. Just nice, cozy purple aesthetic. And of course this will be overlaid with my normal outro music that has like the stormy, rainy weather and everything, so I feel like it fits it really well. If I ever wanted to do more with this, specifically, I would consider getting like a day-night version. Like, this is obviously the night version, but it would be fun sometime to get the day version maybe, and add some other cute little references and stuff in here, but we'll see. But this was a fun one to get commissioned. It was definitely a long time coming, as I kind of transition from my old avatar to my new cute avatar that I've gotten a stupid amount of art made of at this point. Post a ton of the art in my Discord, and some of it I've never posted on YouTube, I don't think, because I just forget because I get so much of it. So a lot of art being commissioned and stuff. But yeah, I think this will be fantastic. It's definitely a good layout for having the patrons and everything, and it'll also be fantastic for my Twitch. So yeah, just wanted to make a quick video about this so people aren't like super surprised when they see it show up in videos. So alrighty, hope you enjoyed. Suikoden will be up shortly after this. I'm probably gonna upload this first, and then Suikoden will be up since it has the new outro and everything. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.